Sure. I will explain
So in
everything.
the morning, we got one error, sir, like null pointer exception.
Yeah, understood.
That is because we are manually creating the object for itself. For understanding purpose, you said it, but it is saying that inject with the auto word. I did it, sir, but error got resolved, sir. In the controller class, for understanding purpose, you said that create employee service class manually by using new keyword, but by doing it like this, we getting errors. The auto word, the error got resolved.
Yeah, that's fine.
If you do like this, it's saying. If we do like this, it's saying Spring saying that do with auto word. Let Spring
Yeah,
dependency will do it. Like that
Okay,
it's showing.
now I'm going to explain you everything.
Okay.
Okay. Now what you can do,
Okay.
guys? Please, guys, everyone has to follow the same thing. Okay. Now I'll show you how to create the Springboot project.
Sir?
I will show you how to create a Springboot project.
Yes, sir.
Baby, can you please minimize the project?
Yes, sir.
Browser?
Yes, sir. Can I
Guys,
refresh
please,
this?
everyone has to follow the same thing. So to create a Spring project, we have to use start.spring.io. Okay. What is the language we are using? Java, right? We are going to use Maven project.
Yes.
Please come down. So group means package name. You can give any name. Springboot example 2.
Yes, sir. Artifact.
Artifact is nothing but project name.
Yes. Yes, sir. Dependencies we are selected.
Okay. Depends. Web means it will support RESTful web services as well as
Tomcat server.
Tomcat. So if you are going to work with MySQL database, we have to add MySQL driver.
Yes.
Yes. And if you are going to work with JDBC and Hibernate and JPA, you need to add Spring Data JPA.
Yes.
Is it clear, guys? Everyone?
Yes, sir.
So please make sure you need to add 3 dependencies. One is web, one is MySQL, and third one is Spring Data JPA. Expecting from everyone, guys. Please try to complete this project. So go to start.spring.io and select Java and Maven. Group ID is nothing but package name, and the artifact is nothing but
Project name.
project name. Can you come down?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Here we need to add dependencies. Like if you are selecting web means it will support RESTful web services as well as Tomcat server. And a MySQL driver means, so if you are connecting with the MySQL driver, you need to add this jar. And also we are going to work with JPA dependency, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Please add all these dependencies.
Added, sir.
Everyone, please.
Yes, sir, added, sir.
And
Now click on generate.
Sir.
So it's going to be downloaded in your local.
Downloaded.
Can extract this project.
Extracted, sir.
Okay, go to Eclipse.
Yes, sir.
Go to file.
Yes, sir. Before that, I'm closing on. Can I stop,
Yeah,
sir?
please. Yeah. Can you go to file?
Yes, sir.
Import the project.
Existing Maven projects. Sir.
Yeah, existing one. Correct. And next. You can finish. So guys,
Yes,
tell
sir.
me, do you have any doubts up to this?
no,
No
sir.
doubt, sir.
Just we have created one Springboot project
Yes.
with help of JPA and MySQL as well as web. So can you see here,
Springboot
project
app.
has been created, app has been created.
Yes.
So all
Yes,
the
sir.
Java classes should go into SRC main
SRC main Java.
Yeah.
Java. So all the like configuration should go inside.
Resource file.
Resource.
Application.properties file.
Yeah, applications and properties file. And all the test cases should go inside SRT
Test
Test
Java.
Java.
test Java. Okay. Baby, can you please open Common XML?
Yes. Yes, sir.
So can you come down? Remove the S over here.
Yes, sir.
Can you come down?
Yes, sir. Here are
Oh,
dependencies.
see here. JPEG dependency has been added. Web dependency has been added. Also,
MySQL
MySQL
connector.
content has been added.
And also test also added.
Test is predefined. So
Yes.
when you're working with Springboot, Springboot will give you genuine test cases by default.
Yes, sir.
Guys, any doubts up to here?
No, sir.
No, right? So, okay. Now what you can do? Go to SRC main Java.
Yes, sir. In
SRC
the
main
above
Java.
of this, we need to create that layer, sir.
Yeah, please create the packages. So this is a base package. Springboot always looks for the base packages.
Yes, sir.
So you need to create the package on top of this base package.
Base
Clear?
package.
Yeah. That
Next one is
controller.
controller.
Yep. What is the next one? From the controller, request will go to service layer.
Service right. Service only, right, sir?
Yeah, service only. But you need to create the package on top of the base package.
Base package, yes.
Yeah.
Next one is model.
Model.
Yes, sir.
Hope you are able to hear me, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
No, you're audible.
Yeah, because from morning also there is a power issue in my area. That's why I connected to the mobile.
Okay.
Sir, once again,
After
sir,
seven,
can you
Understood.
explain this process again?
sorry.
Can you explain this process again, sir? How to create a package?
Okay.
So you need to create the packages on top of the base package. What is the base package?
This one Spring Boot example, that's Spring Boot.
This is a base package. So you need to create the packages on top of this base package. Why? Because Spring Boot always looks for the base packages.
While importing it comes after that, well, by right clicking on this, you can create above.
So after importing the project, you need to right click on this base package and you have to
It is the base
create the packages.
package. Then
So it means
remaining packages
Spring Boot
all
always,
above this.
yeah, Spring Boot always looks for the classes which are there in the base package.
Yes.
Controller, what is the package you have created? The service
This is service
model, and also you need to create the
control.
package for repository.
Yes.
Very simple thing is Spring Boot always looks for the classes which are there inside the base packages.
Yes, sir. Created.
Yes. Guys, everyone has to
Controller
get this
model.
controller service. Baby, can you please explain this one?
Which one?
Packages. So we can see only Spring Boot. Controller as well as service, repository, and model.
Okay. Now it is visible.
Yeah. Can you see it? So we have created the packages on top of the.
Base
Yes,
package.
Okay. See, control package I have created, model package I have created, repository package I have created, as well as service package I have created. So if you're sending any request from the front end or postman, your request will come to control. From there, it will go to service,
Yes.
right?
yes.
Yes, sir.
From the service, it will go to repository. From the repository, it will go
It will
to
go to database.
database. Is it clear?
Yes.
Sir,
Yes, sir.
Okay, make sure, please, everyone has to create this packages. So what I've done, I have created Spring Boot project from the browser and I have added three dependencies. What are those? Spring Boot Web, MySQL, and
Spring
GP.
data.
JPA. Okay. Okay. Maybe can you please comment MySQL as well as JPA dependencies?
Sure, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So why you have commented? Because Spring Boot expecting for JPA implementation as well as MySQL implementation. But here we have not implemented anything, right?
Yes, sir.
So that's the reason Spring Boot will throw the exception. Now you can run the application from the Spring Boot Java.
Yes.
So guys, this is the main class. With the help of Springboot, so we are not going to deploy the application in any server. So you have to run the application like a main method, because Springboot will give you Tomcat server. So already in use means, so we are running the port number 800 in somewhere else. Either you need
Yes,
to stop
sir.
it,
Can I
or
change it?
you can change the port number in application.properties file.
Yes. 083
Double,
already used.
yeah, here you need to change the port number. Yes, tell me. Simple logic. The thing is, you have to stop all the services which are running on port number 8080.
How to stop it, sir?
How to stop it means, so for example, if you see here, after console,
Yes, sir.
you might have started the port number before.
Yes, sir.
So if you remember that, you can stop it. Otherwise, you can change the port number here. The simple logic, right? How to stop the servers? After console, you can see red image, right? Red icon here. After console. If you forgot that, also I will tell
I
you one more.
stopped it, sir, that again showing like this one. How to?
Okay, I will tell you one more thing. Here after console, can you see window icon like a TV symbol?
Which one?
From right, here you go one by one. I will tell you. After that, next one. Yeah, can you click on this
Which one, sir?
drop down? Can you click on drop down?
Display one, display.
No,
Yes,
before
sir.
that, before that, you can see drop down.
Left
Yes,
one.
sir.
The left one.
Yeah, can you click on that?
Yes, sir. It's
You can see,
something
yeah.
different.
Can you see some applications running?
Yes, sir.
Click on first one. Click on first one.
Yes, sir. We need to stop it, sir.
Yeah, you need to stop it. Okay,
Okay.
understood, right,
One
everyone?
more.
Now
Yes.
you can, yeah. Now you can remove server port number 800. Now you can remove line number 2.
Okay.
You can remove line number 2. You have
Yes, sir.
stop the application, right? And now
Yes, sir. Stop.
save it. Save it.
Saved. Saved, sir.
Now you can run the application. It will execute.
Okay.
Right? Where to stop the application?
Yeah, started, sir.
Start. Clear, right, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Got it.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir.
So don't execute the application multiple times. If you execute the application multiple times, it will give you the exception. Already started. So you
Yes.
need to go to the symbol. Already I have shown you, right? But we can
Yes,
go
sir.
to the symbol again.
Yes, sir. But currently we have only one, but it is not
One.
showing right.
Yeah, one.
Yes.
Because it will not show you anything. Because currently we are running on 8080.
We
So
can
if you
remember like
want to
on
see
right
the,
side is the plus icon.
yeah. So if you want to see the application way to run, you can go to this option.
Okay. Sir.
Understood, right, everyone?
Yes.
Yeah, please stop this application.
Yes, sir.
Please start the application. Okay. Now your application is running on port number 8080.
80.
If you don't know where application started, simply you can go to application.properties and you need to mention server
Port number.
port number,
Port.
so that it will ignore the previous application and it will execute the latest server.
Yeah.
Clear, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now tell me, baby, as of now, what you have done? You have created Springboot application,
Yes.
and also we had it 3 dependencies. What are those? Web,
Web,
MySQL,
MySQL
and as
driver
well
and data API.
JPA. Any doubts up to this?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, right? Okay. So here, Springboot application.java. This is a main class. Okay. To run our application, we have to start from Springboot application.java. So here in servlet, what we used to do? So we have to deploy the application into Tomcat server. But here, Springboot will give you predefined.
Tomcats.
Yes, Springboot will give you predefined Tomcat server. Just you need to run this application as a main method. Is it clear?
Yes.
Okay. And also, every request will come to control classes. From the controller, it will go to
Service layer, service class.
service layer. From the service, it will go to repository. From the repository, it will go to
Database.
clear, right? Everyone.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Can you please create one control class inside the control package?
Suggest me name, sir.
Any name.
MP.
Employee control. Employee control. Okay.
Yes, sir.
This is a normal Java class.
Yes.
Okay, this is a normal Java class. To make this class as a controller, we have to use,
Annotations.
yeah, what is the annotation we have to use? At the
Yes.
rate,
This controller.
yes. So that every request will come to this class. Okay. Yeah, input this. In real time, controls will be 50, 100. How you should identify particular control class? For example, I've sent a request from the front end or Postman. How the request will come to particular this class?
Using mapping.
Yeah, mapping we have to use, right? Yeah. Can you use request mapping? A direct request mapping.
Yes, sir.
Important. The
Important.
brackets, yeah, you need to give the path. Otherwise, how Springboot will know that slash?
Controller.
Okay, fine. Can you please create one method which will return string?
Okay.
And also, I have told you that there are 4 methods. What is get, put, post, delete.
And then delete.
So, what is the purpose of get? To fetch any records, we have to use get method.
Get.
To save the record, we have to use.
Post method. Sir.
To update the records, we have to use put.
Update. Sorry. Put.
Put. To delete the record, we have to use
Delete, sir.
delete. Yeah.
Is string method created?
Yeah. Okay, you have created string method. If your class having multiple methods, how Springboot will know that which method has to be executed? You
Get.
have to mention the specific path.
You have to
Right?
map it. Yeah.
Here
Mapping.
mention get mapping.
Yes, sir.
Give some path. It's a very simple logic, guys. In your class, if you're having multiple methods, how the request will come to a particular method, you have to mention a path, right?
Sir.
Save it. Now
Save.
run the application. Yeah, no, run the application. Hit to run from the main method.
Yeah, started.
Can you go to Postman?
Yes.
It's a very simple logic, guys. If we have multiple methods, how Springboot will know that which method has to be executed? You have to mention the path, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Change it to get.
Yeah, change.
Yeah.
We got output as fixed.
Clear, right? Go to Eclipse.
Yes.
Go to control class.
Yes.
Create one more method. Create one method which has different path.
Get method only. Get
Yeah,
mapping
get
only.
mapping. Get mapping only. I will tell you about Springboot.
Yeah, created.
Okay, start the application and restart it. Okay, now you can execute the application. Start, right? Now,
Started.
can you please execute the second method?
Sure. Yeah, fetch one is written.
Okay, guys, any doubts after this?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Everyone, I'm expecting for everyone. Let me go to Eclipse. Baby, can you please go to Eclipse once?
Yeah, sure.
So here, what we have done, you have created one Spring Boot project from the browser.
Yes. From Spring the
Yeah, please,
start.
yeah. Start as Spring.io. Please start this application.
Yes.
Okay, we have created a Spring Boot project from start as Spring.io. After that, we had three dependencies. What are those? Web, JPA,
MySQL.
MySQL. Web means what is
It's
the
a full,
purpose of web dependency?
full
To add
API.
a
Tomcat server.
HTML websites as well as template server. And what is the purpose of JPA? To work with Hibernate and JPA, we need to add JPA dependency. After MySQL dependency, to interact with MySQL database, we need to add
MySQL, right?
MySQL.
MySQL. Okay, I have added all those three dependencies. So after that, what we have done, I have created three packages. What are those? Controller, model,
Repo service.
service. Spring Boot always looks for the base package.
Yeah.
Spring Boot always looks for the base package. Okay. If you want to create extra packages on top of the base package, you have to create it.
Yes.
On top of Spring Boot app, so what are the packages you have created? Controller,
Model.
model, repo, and
Service.
service. Is it clear? Because Spring Boot always looks for the base packages only.
Yes.
Okay, I will give you one more negative scenario here. Can you please create one package on top of
Change.
SRC main Java? No. I will give you negative scenario. Negative scenario means can you please create another package on top of SRC main Java?
Yeah.
No,
Name
not
of
here,
it.
not here.
Okay.
Just I wanted to show you one real scenario. Yeah, you can create
Above.
one package.
Okay. Name of this.
Anything. That's why I'm saying negative scenario. Com dot blah blah blah. You can create anything. Anything.
But it is not going to finish it.
No. Remove underscore. Remove the underscore.
Yeah.
Okay. Finish. Click and finish.
Yes. Create.
Now create. Copy the entire controller. Right click on employee control. Copy it.
Instead of this blah
You
blah.
can paste it in com dot blah blah.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you go inside that? Go to employee controller. Now you
Yes.
can change the request mapping path. Instead of controller, you can give anything.
Okay. Okay.
And also you can change the method name. Means method path.
Path.
Fetch one. Anything. Okay. Save it. And try to run this application now. And see what will happen. Okay, started, right?
Yes.
Now go to Postman and try to execute that blah 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 path. That path. Okay, please go to Eclipse once.
Eclipse.
Save. Yeah. Go to Employee controller.
This one.
Employee controller. Yeah. Instead of com dot blah blah package. Blah blah blah
Yes.
and blah. Same path you're giving, right?
This game.
Okay, now
Can
try
I
to send the request. You can see
getting 404 not found error.
404 means so Spring Boot is unable to find the path.
The package.
So the only which is dependent on the main package will follow this, right?
The only depending on the package which you are creating while creating the project.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Okay, and also on top of that, if you want to create any packages, you have to create on top of
Base
existing
package.
base package. Then only Spring Boot will know the path.
Yes.
Is it clear?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Can you please go to Eclipse?
Yes. Can I delete it now?
Remove this package. Remove com.blah blah package.
Yes.
Because Spring Boot always looks for the base package. And also, if you want to create some other packages, you have to create on top of the
Base package.
Base package.
Is it clear now? Everyone?
Yes.
Okay. So this is a base Spring Boot application. You can remove the code from line number 10 to 17. Line number 10 to 17.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
save it. Okay.
Save.
Now, what is Hibernate? Spring Boot basic flow. Is it clear? Everyone, Spring Boot basic flow. Is it clear? So, how to create the Spring Boot project
Yes.
and what are the dependencies we need to add to interact with the database and what is mean by base package? Is it clear up to now?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Everyone, I am expecting for everyone. Is it clear? Okay.
Yes,
Now
sir.
what I am going to do? So I'm going to inject our Springboot application to the
Hibernate.
database. So in JDBC, to inject our application to database, we used to have class.funname and development.get
Get
Get
connection.
connection.
connection. But here, you need to do all these things. Simply, you have to do the configuration inside the
Application
application.
that properties.
Yes. Can you please go to application properties? So please copy the code from the existing application.
Sure.
You have the existing application, right? Not a demo. I think
Yeah.
the demo. Yeah. Can you please go to SRC resource? Go to application property. Yeah. Can you please copy this code from line number? Oh no, from line number 3.
So because it is already there, that's why I'm copying from here.
No, from line number 3. You can copy the code from line number 3. Code
Okay.
number is different.
Yeah, yeah. Sorry.
Copy this, and you can go to our application. You can paste it. So here we no need to do init class.funname and driver.get mention. That's the beauty of framework. Framework will give you everything. So we no need to use class names and objects and all. It will give you predefined features. Understood, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So inside application properties, so we are using URL means it is database URL, root, username, and password. Direct means which version of MySQL we are using. The update means automatically table is going to be
Created.
created.
Created, updated,
In case of JDBC, what will happen?
So here
So-
user DB
We have to
database.
use queries for that.
See here, we are not using any queries.
Yes, sir.
So simply we are using the methods
Yes.
like save, update, delete. Simply we are using the methods which are given by JPA.
JPA.
Clear, right? In application data properties, so we have mentioned the database configuration.
Yes.
Any doubts here? Discuss Spring JPA. Spring JPA will give you predefined keys. So I have added username, password, dialect, which version of MySQL we are using. Auto means if you are having table, and also if you don't have table, automatically it will create the table.
So if table is existed, then it will like replaces it, sir.
Yeah, replace it. It will replace. Okay, if you are having same table, it will replace.
Okay.
That's called update.
Okay.
Okay. In the application data properties, we have to mention all the JDBC, database related configuration. Any
Yes.
doubts here?
No, sir.
Right. Now go back to your main class. Now this is not your project, baby. What's your project? Springboot as a project. Okay. In Springboot project, you have added all the database related stuff inside application dot properties.
Yes.
Any doubts up to this?
No, sir.
Okay, no, right? Now you can create one model class. What is the purpose of entity class? It will map model class is nothing but Hibernate. It will map your project class to the table name, and it will map your properties to the
Database.
column names of the table. Is it clear?
Yeah. Yes.
So it will map your properties to the column names of the table, and you will map your project class to the table name of the object. Now you can create one project class here. Class. Any class. Like okay, enter one.
Yes,
So
sir.
this is normal Java class. This is normal.
Java.
To make this class as an entity, which annotation you have to use?
At the
At the
rate.
rate?
Not same.
Yeah.
At the rate.
At the rate entity. Okay. Why we are getting error? Because you have commented the JPA related
Oh, yes,
MySQL
JP.
reference. Annotation is nothing but pre-defined classes. In advanced concepts, annotation has been introduced in the form of pre-defined classes. You can uncomment this. What do you mean by dependency? Tell me. Dependency will give you pre-defined classes as well as
Interface.
interfaces and methods. So why you got the exception over there? Because you have not added the
Dependency.
entity class. Yeah. Input now.
Yes.
So this direct entity annotation is available in which package? Jakarta.persistent.
Persistence.
Previous in servlets, so we don't have annotations. In servlets, we don't have any annotations. But in advanced concept, they have given the classes and interfaces in the form of annotations. Is it clear?
Sir, here entity means what, sir?
Entity is nothing but an object. Class. You can say anything. Class or object. So in JSP and serverless, so we don't have any annotations, right? Do you have any annotations in the JSP and serverless?
No, sir.
No. In advanced concepts, so they have given means Java vendors has given the classes and interfaces in the form of annotations. Still, if you have any doubt, maybe can you please click on entity? I will show you what is entity. Go inside that. Control. Yeah. Can you see entity? What is the entity? Entity is a
Class.
class. Can you see it? Entity is a class. So in previous service and JP, they used to have classes and interfaces. Now in advanced concepts, so they have given everything in the form of
Classes and interfaces and methods.
annotations.
Yes, sir. In the annotation.
Annotations. Entity is nothing but to store the data. To update the data, we have to use entity. Okay, can you please go for MVP model? See, guys, I'm telling you one thing. Framework will give you everything. We have to follow. To make your class as an entity, you have to use which annotation?
At the rate.
Entity.
A direct entity. So that our Java class will be converted into table. Our properties will be converted into
Column.
Columns.
columns. So this is the reason they made this class as an entity. Means, so if you use a direct entity, your class will work as a table. And what are the properties we have inside the class? Those properties will act as a
Columns.
columns. Clear?
Yeah,
If I use-
entity is just like a template for the table, right?
Yes, template for the table. Yes.
We are creating empty table.
Yeah. If you don't use a direct table, what is the table going to be created? with the name of employee
EMP model.
model. So
EMP
if you don't want to use the same name, you have to
Then
use which annotation? At the
Accurate
rate?
Table.
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 Yeah. Yes. Why frameworks are more popular? Because frameworks will give you everything. Even no one will know what is the purpose, means what is happening inside the entity. We have to follow.
Yes.
There's a beauty of framework. Understood, right?
Yes. So, yeah, name.
Okay. We don't have any table with employee one, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You can take some properties here.
Yeah. I'll copy from previous
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, sure.
These are the
So guys, what I'm going to say, framework will give you everything.
yes.
This is the beauty of framework. Earlier I told you, right? Framework means it will give you classes and interfaces. You
So
have
you
to
said
add your logic. Copy this code.
you
Okay,
copied.
copy it, right?
So
Come down.
as you said, this is the primary key, but how to make it auto increment? Sir?
See, this is a primary key. So to identity, right? Identity is nothing but it will increment the values automatically.
Yeah.
Okay. And also, if you use a direct ID means this property will act as a
Primary key.
primary key means what do you mean by primary key? It should
It
not
will
allow
show you
duplicate and it should not
duplicate.
allow null values.
Null values also. Unique plus not null.
Null values. First name is so first name is a property. If I use first name means this is a property. For this property, what is the column we are using? First
First
underscore
name.
First
Name.
name.
name. If you don't want to use the same name, means if you want to keep the same name as a column, you can ignore
Then
the
we can comment this. Otherwise,
comment.
if you want to change the property name, then we can use @column to give the column name.
Yes, correct. If you want to keep the same name, you can ignore the that column. If you want to keep the different names, you have to use which annotation at the rate
Column.
column. Okay. Let
We
me.
are
You
using
can.
at the rate column
Yeah.
for
Shall we comment
for
this
storing
one?
different names
Yeah.
of
Please.
field.
Please comment this. Comment
Yes.
this.
For this
Okay.
one, this is first name. It will display, but for this one, it display as last name.
Last name. Correct. Save it. And what about getters and get setters?
Yeah.
Please generate getters. Copy all those things
Okay.
from line number 22.
Yes.
Also, I explain what is the purpose of constructors also. And also, you do know what is the purpose of getters and setters? To get the
Yeah.
values, you have to use
Get
To
method.
get methods.
get the values of private variables, we use this getters and setters.
Please copy everything here. Where you are changing? In which class you are changing? It should be EMP model, not in the. Don't
Yes.
confuse.
Yes.
Which class you are doing the changes? EMP.
Let's set us and let us by using.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, tell me.
Sir, we are using here @ column for storing different names, or can we store duplicates also?
Not duplicate. It's very simple. Just it's not related to duplication. If you want to keep the same property as a column name, you can ignore the column. So if you want to keep the properties and column as a different name, you have to use column. Is it clear?
Okay. Yeah.
Just only for difference purpose.
Yes, sir.
Save it.
Yes, sir.
No,
Sir, inside the constructor, we are using super. Right?
forget about the constructors. Here we're not using any constructor. Your focus should be on
The attributes. This.
Springboot, right? Super means
Yes.
if you don't have internet will call the super class
Yes.
default constructor.
Yes. This is the default construct.
Maybe can you put this in chat, this code?
After end of the class, I will share this entire project to you.
Please
This.
try to understand the program, guys. Don't think too much. It is very simple. Okay. Can you please go to marker? Can you close all these other classes?
Yes, sir. I'll open this again.
Can you please go to MType model? Can you
Yes,
see
sir.
this? So here I have created a EMP model. Can you go up, baby?
Yes.
So MType model is mapping with which table? MType 1.
Employee
If you are going to store the MType model object, data is going to be stored in which table?
Employee
MType 1. And first name, for the first name property, we are creating the column name as first underscore
name.
name. For the last name, we are keeping the same name, right? That's
Yes.
why I have ignored the
At the red
red
column.
column. For the email ID property, we are going to be creating the column name as email
Email
underscore.
underscore ID.
So just model class or entity class, just it will map your project class to the table name and properties to the
Column.
Column names.
columns. That's it. Okay, let me tell you the project again as what we have done as of now. So we have created Springboot project. After that, what are the dependencies we have added? Web
MySQL
API
driver and API.
and MySQL. Web, MySQL and JPA. So these three dependencies I have added. After that, what I have done? I have created one. I
Employee
have done the
control.
configuration. Yeah, I have done the
Yeah.
configuration. Database related configuration inside
Application.
application dot. So with the help of this, automatically our application is going to be interact with our
Database.
database. Okay. So after that, I have created one model class. So what is the purpose of this model class? Can you please go to model class?
Yes, sir.
EMP model. So what is the purpose of this model class? It will map your project class to the
Database.
Database.
table name and it will map your properties to the
Columns.
column. That's it. Forget about the control class. For now, forget about the control class. So I have created one project. I have created. I have added three dependencies. One is what are those? Web, MySQL, and JPA. After that, I have added all the database configuration inside application dot
properties.
Application properties. Inside the application properties, I had all the database related stuff. After that, I have created one model class. What is the purpose of this entity class? It will map your project class to the table name, and it will map your properties to the column names of the
Table.
table. Clear, right? So
Yeah.
forget about employee controller. Any doubts up to this?
Hello, sir.
Yeah, tell me.
Sir, at line number 14 to 16, what are you doing here? Like ID
Very
generated
simple.
value.
Delete ID means this property will act as a primary key. What do you mean by primary key? It will not allow the duplicate values,
Okay.
and it should not allow the null values. Is it clear? This is also one property. ID is a variable of type basics, guys. Code Java basics.
Long type, sir.
Long type, sir.
First name is a variable of type
String,
string.
sir.
Okay. If when I use a date ID means it will this property will act as a primary key. Primary key is nothing but it will not allow duplicate values, and it should not allow
Null value.
null value. When I say date generator value means even though if you're not giving any value from the postman, automatically it will generate the value for this property. Is it clear?
Yes,
Hello.
sir. Yes, sir.
So date generator value means even though if you're not giving any value, automatically value is going to be generated by default. That's why I use a date generator value. Clear? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah. Now, baby, can you please run the application one?
Sure, sir. Yeah, Tom got started.
Start. Can you please go to MySQL workbench and see whether this table has been created or not? Workbench.
Yeah, sure.
Already I told you.
Yeah,
Refresh. Can you expand this?
employee one
Can you
created.
please see?
Yeah, created.
Email ID created, right? ID, email ID, first name, last name. Okay. Now
But-
what you can do,
But
guys?
for last name, I think we commented that line at the rate column, but it came as last underscore name.
Yeah, as per database,
As you said that
each word
things
should
like that.
be each word should be differentiated with underscore as per database.
Okay,
Okay.
Adam. Okay.
7. Now what I'm going to show you guys, I will show you how to insert the data
Into the table.
inside the table. So as per database, by default it will take you underscore.
Yes. Okay.
By default. Then if you
Then
have
what is the need of this at the rate column? So it coming like this
doubt,
only.
that's this I'm telling you. That's
Okay.
instead
If
of
you want
last
to
name,
use instead of last name, you
instead of last name, in later you can try instead of last name. If you give some other name with that
can
name,
I change this
column
one?
is going to be created. Okay,
To understand.
very simple logic. So
So can I
as
change
per
this first name and try running it?
yeah, understood. What I'm explaining, if you have doubt, later what you can do with the same application, you can change the name.
Okay.
Even though if you change the name, as per database standards, column name should be underscore.
Okay.
column name should be underscore.
Word
Each word should be separated with
underscore only.
understood. Okay. Now you can stop the application now.
Yeah.
Okay. Any doubts up to this?
No, sir.
Okay. Now go to entire controller.
Yeah.
Now you can create one method as a post method. You can create one method which is post mapping. Yeah. Guys, can you please go for mute? I can hear the voice from others.
First, I'll create the method, sir. Which method?
You can create one method with a post method.
String method. Anna.
A string method. Here I'm going to use. I'm going to return model class. What is the model class here? What is the entity class here? No. What is the entity class will be here?
EMP model.
EMP model. You can create one method which will return EMP model.
Okay. Got it.
Save, right? Save. Not
Yes.
update. It's a save method.
Yeah.
So
Save
we're
it.
going to save the record. Naming standards are very, very important in real time. Top of the method, what is the annotation you have to use? At the rate post method.
Post method.
Please create annotation on top of this method. On top of this method, you can use at the rate post mapping. So how to identify this method? You have to give some path, right?
Yes.
Yeah, please give. Save. Give meaningful. Okay. So save. So what is the purpose of post? To save the record, we have to use post mapping. So what is the purpose of request body? Instead of save, you have to use request body.
Yes.
So what is the purpose of request body annotation? It will capture the data from the front end or postman, and it's going to be stored inside employee model object. Automatically, object is going to be created. Employee model space. Okay, got it right. Now, here one second.
Yes.
Now you can create one class inside service.
Class, sir.
Yeah.
So my
Create one class inside service. From the controller, I told you that it will go to service. From the service, it will go to.
So can anyone
Deposit.
follow me? My battery is going down. It will get shut down, I think. If it got shut down, please anyone share it. Until then, I'll do.
Again, you have to explain everything to you. Can you please share this project immediately to someone?
Yes.
Yeah, please share it immediately. Share this project to anyone immediately.
No, sure. Okay. It will ask me to.
Maybe this is very, very important flow. I don't know.
Power came, sir. No issues. I can run.
Okay, right? Okay. Okay. Go to Eclipse.
Yes, sir.
So here you can create one more class inside the employee service. Named as employee service.
Yes.
Finish.
Yes, sir. Finish.
Okay. Here, what you can do, you need to, this is what service class.
Yes.
First save the employee controller. Save the employee controller.
Yes, sir.
So I wanted to tell you one more thing, guys. Go to employee service.
Yeah.
Employee service. Go to employee service.
Yes.
So what Springboot will do? Springboot will create the objects automatically. Either you should make the classes edit, service, edit component, or edit repository. So Springboot will create the objects automatically. Either our class should be handled with edit controller or edit. Tell me, guys, please.
Sir.
Service.
At
So
the rate, sir.
Springboot will create the objects automatically, but those classes should be handled with edit controller or edit service or edit
Repository.
repository. Is it clear? Hello,
Yes, sir.
guys. Tell me, guys. Springboot
Yes, sir.
will create the objects automatically, but those classes should be handled with edit controller or edit service or edit
Repository.
repository. Okay, if we want to create the objects automatically, our classes should be handled with edit REST controller or edit service or edit. Tell me, guys.
Repository.
Repository. Good. Can you please make this classes service?
Sure.
Edit service. Please respond, guys. I'm giving a lot of inputs to you. So, if you want to create the objects automatically, our classes should be handled with edit REST controller or edit service or edit
Repository. At the rate
repository. Edit components. Save it.
Yes.
I will show you that example also practically. Here you can create one method which will return your model class,
Okay.
and also that method should accept the entire model as a argument.
Okay. Method name.
Any name you can give any name.
We can use same name as employee control.
Any
Employee.
name you can use any name.
Okay.
Any name you can use. But this
It
method
is
should
good.
accept entire model as an argument. Already I have shown you core Java concepts. So when you're calling a method, you have to pass the values. Please don't forget the basics, guys. Okay. Okay. Add detachment. Okay. Now fine. Now can you please call this method from controller? Save it and call this method from controller.
I'm sorry. And
How to call this? You need to create the object of this class first.
yes.
How to call the methods from the service class?
So can I
After
use
line-
auto word or else manually I can create?
Yeah, I'll show you. That's why I'm telling you. Autoword. Can you please use autoword here?
Yeah.
What autoword will do? Autoword will create the objects automatically. we no need to use
New keyword to create.
new keyword. There's a beauty of Spring framework. Springboot will create the objects automatically with the help of which annotation?
@AutoWire.
The data web. Good.
Yes, sir.
Can you please call that method?
Well, in the return statement, or else I need to create the variable, sir.
No. Just I'm asking to create to call a method from employee service. How to call a method? At the rate. Already have used at the rate. To call EMP service dot. EMP service. See here. Only difference is if you use at the AutoWire, automatically objects is going to be created. So we no need to use. Tell me guys, we no need to use which keyword?
New
The
keyword.
new keyword.
So with the help of AutoWire, objects are automatically going to be created.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Remove this. Yeah. Fine. Good. Okay. Super. Nice. Now what you can do? So we have created the object with the help of AutoWire and I'm calling the methods from which service? EMP
Sorry, employee service.
service. And also from the save method, we're calling, we're passing employee model object. So that this request will go to
First con.
save method of employee service.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Any doubts up to this? Guys, tell me any doubts up to this. No, right? Now we can go to employee service.
Yeah.
So here, now what you can do? Common address service. Common the at line number 7.
Sir,
Then
one
I will
doubt,
show you
sir.
the difference. Yeah, tell me.
Sir, in employee the controller, that save method is there, sir. We are calling from
Yeah.
the service.
Yeah.
Above public AMP model save, there it calling which method, sir?
Yeah, but it differentiates with the class name.
You can change the method name, baby. Confused. They will come. Please change the method name here instead of save 1. At
I'll
line
give
number 20.
save C because
Save 1. Please.
controller 1.
You can save.
And
So that
for
method is
service I'm
different.
naming
This is
yes, it is service. That's what I have asked it first. Sir. Even though if we give the same name, it differentiates with the class name because the reference is different one.
reference are different. It's simple code Java only. I
Okay,
told
okay.
you everything is on code Java only.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Class object method. In the first day itself, I told you, right? The first day itself, I told you. Code Java depends on class object. Tell me guys, class object method. So you should know how to call the variables and how to call the objects, how to call the methods. The first day itself, I told you. Okay. Now you have commented, right? Now you can run the application in debug mode and say, not in, you can run the application in normal mode. Go to our class. You will get the exception now. Or debug mode. Okay.
Running normally on
Normal mode you can run it. You will get the exception.
Yeah. Application failed to start.
Why? Because So you're calling the service class from the controller, but you have not used that service annotation.
Yes, it's showing.
That's the reason object is not creating with the help of
EMP.
auto.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the reason object is not creating with the help of auto. So if you want to create the object with the help of auto, your class should be handled with either the REST controller
At the rate
or
service
service or
component or
component
repository.
or the repository. Otherwise, objects not going to be created with the help of auto.
Auto-wire. Yeah.
Can you go to employee controller?
Yes.
And see, can you go to employee service? So here we're going to create the object with the help of auto, but the corresponding service class is not handled with
Service.
a direct component, a direct service, or a direct.
Repository.
So the thing is, if you want to create the objects with the help of auto, our classes should be handled with either controller, service, or
Repository or component.
component. Is it clear? This is the beauty of Springboot. So if you want to create the object with the help of auto, our classes should be handled with, tell me guys, either a direct controller or a direct service, a direct component or a direct
Repository.
repository. Is it clear, everyone? So here I have created an employee service class, but I have not annotated with a direct
Service.
service. That's the reason object is not creating with the help of
Auto-wire.
auto annotation. You can please save it.
Uncomment and save it, sir.
Yeah, uncomment and save it. Now see, if you see, you will not get any exception. Go to employee control and save it. This one also save it. So here I'm creating the object with the help of auto, and also corresponding class has to be entered with a direct controller or a direct service or a direct repository. Now you will not get any exception. Please run this application now.
Yes.
Please think logically, guys. Don't think too much. Think logically and follow what I'm explaining. Is it fine?
Yes.
Okay, so you will not get any exception now.
Yes. Start Tomcat server started.
Can see? So previously you got the exception. Why? Because you are creating the object with the help of,
Auto-wire. But
but
we
the
don't
corresponding class has not been entered with either service or
Service.
component or
Repository.
repository. Yeah, good. Now stop the application. So guys, please let me know if you have any doubts. Please stop me immediately. Okay. Okay. Now go to employee controller. So a request will come to employee controller first, and you have to map with controller / save, and you need to pass the data from postman or
employee model.
you need to pass the data from either postman or from front end.
Okay, front
Front
end.
end. You need to pass the data. Here we are saving the data. We're not getting the data. So you need to pass the data from postman or from front end. Now we're calling the save as method of which class?
Service class.
Employee service. So automatically object is going to be created with the help of
Auto-wire.
auto. If you don't want to call the objects automatically, they have to use new keyword. So if you want to create the objects automatically, you have to use auto annotation, as well as corresponding class should be entered with
Controller, service, repository.
component or service. Service. So corresponding class should be handled with other controller or component or service or repository.
Yeah.
Okay. Now from here, it will go to saves method of,
Service class.
yeah. Can you please go that class? I told you, right? From the controller, it will go to service. From the service, it will go to
Model class.
model class is different. Repository. Repository, it will go to
Database.
Database.
database. So that is how real-time class will work. So here we are using JPA repository. What is the purpose of JPA repository? JPA repository will give you predefined
Yeah.
methods to save, to update, to delete. So JPA repository will give you predefined.
Instead of writing manual queries, JPA will give us methods to create and insert our data.
Yes, yeah. JPA repository will give you predefined methods and all. Now what you can do, you can create one interface.
In repo, sir.
Yeah, in repo only, right? I hope you are understanding that. What is Springboot?
Yes.
It's a very simple. Create one interface. what
Sir,
what is
sir,
JPA inheritance based?
sir, the
What do you
request
mean
comes
by
from Postman and another thing. Which one, sir?
Postman are from front end or JSP or HTML?
Okay, okay, sir.
So here we don't have front end, right?
Yeah.
That's the reason I'm sending a request from the Postman. And same example I explained in the morning. For example, in the project, Vijayakshmi is working front end. Baby is working on back end. Okay, Vijayakshmi is baby is completed a task, but Vijayakshmi is still working on a task. How baby will test the services? From the Postman only, right?
Yes, sir.
From the Postman only, she has to pass some dummy data and she has to test whether the data is going to be inserted or not. And she has to test whether the data is coming from the database or not. Purpose of Postman is to check our services. If we don't have front end ready, so we need to check our services or APIs from the
First.
Postman. Clear, right? Now entire repo extends. You can okay.
Extends
Type
something.
yeah. What is the meaning of inheritance? Tell me. If you create the object for subclass, so what
It will
kind of
access methods from superclass and subclass.
superclass from some or subclass, right? The same way here also. Type JPA request.
It is not suggesting me. Okay, little control space.
Control space, do control space.
Yes. Here I need to pass employee model.
Yeah, here you need to pass a model. Otherwise, how repo will know that in which table it's going to be stored? Understood?
Object also, right? So,
Yeah, object you have to pass. And the ID is no need to pass object. No need to pass the object. Remove the object. ID is nothing but primary key.
long. In the
Long.
model, we create a long.
Yes, long.
You need to import
So
this.
if you don't mention this, how Springboot will know that in which table it is going to be stored?
Yeah.
Save it. To make this class a repository, what is the annotation you have to use?
@ repository.
Yeah, please use that annotation. Okay.
Right.
So I told you inheritance. What do you mean inheritance? If you create the object for subclass, you can access both superclass members as well as
Subclass members.
in JP repository. We have save it first. Save it, please save it.
Save.
In JP repository, we have three different methods to save, to update, to delete.
Yes, sir.
register records. So JPA repository will have so many 3 different methods.
It's,
So here we're not using any queries.
yes,
What is the
sir.
advantage here? In future, if you want to change the database, simply where to change it? Go to application properties. In application properties itself, we can change it, right?
Yes, sir.
Because if you use SQL queries will be different. MySQL queries will be different. MongoDB queries will be different. So if I don't use JP repository, you have to change entire project. Means you have to change the queries from entire project.
Yes.
But if I use JP repository, simply we are using methods.
Predefined methods, sir.
3 different methods. Simply we are using 3 different methods. So that even though if you are going to change the database, so you no need to change any classes. Simply you can change it from application dot.
Properties.
That's it. That's the advantage of JPA. And also what is Hibernate? Hibernate will map your project class to the table name, properties to the
Columns.
columns. And also I told you what is hydrate AutoWare. So, with the help of hydrate AutoWare, Springboot will create the objects automatically. If I use hydrate AutoWare, Springboot will create the objects automatically. But those corresponding classes could be annotated with either their controller, service, or
Component or repository.
repository. Clear, right? Now you can go to EMP service.
Yes.
So now here you can call the empty repo with the help of AutoWare. Input the package.
Yes.
Okay. Now call the save method.
Save method.
Yeah, I told you in JPA repository we have save method.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm creating the object of subclass.
Yes.
If I get the object subclass, we can call both superclass members as well as subclass. It is expecting entity. Here you can pause EMP model. EMP model is EMP mod 1. Okay. You can ignore line number 15.
Yes.
No. Okay. Now what you can do? You can run the application in debug mode and see.
Tell me debug point. Debug band.
Debug, understand simple logic. Go to first request will come to which class?
Controller can.
Yeah. Go to control class. Request will come to this class. Okay. Here you have to add a debug first. From here it will go to which class?
Service class.
Yeah. Can you please go to that class and add a debug? Okay, that's it. That's
Model.
fine.
Okay.
Model class is nothing but it's a project class only, right?
Yes.
Model doesn't have any methods.
Yes.
Only having getters and setters. Then
Yes.
what is this?
It is only for database, right?
Can I run it in debug mode, sir?
Yeah, you can run in debug mode. Model class is nothing but just project classes. So getters and setters. So there is no need of seeing that class.
Yeah. Started.
Can you go to Postman?
Yes, sir. Okay.
Can you please check the path?
Yes.
Let's write why blah blah I have given.
Controller and save.
Yeah, it should be in the base package. Our classes should be in the base package.
Yes.
So if you are giving the classes in the other package, your request will not go.
It's a post one, right, sir?
Yeah, it's a post. And also, it is a postman, right? One second. So we are sending the request means we have to add some data.
Yes.
Yeah, in the headers, first we should go to headers. Headers.
Yes.
So here we need to add content type.
Application JS1 or this one,
Yes,
sir?
we are sending that in the form of JSON, right?
Yes.
So there's a path you have to mention. Go to body.
I mentioned.
So here you need to have draft and JSON. You can remove the ID.
Okay.
Change the names. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Now click on send. Okay. Now go to Eclipse.
Yes, sir.
Now request came to this class, right? Control save. Now see the value of EMP model which you are sending to the browser.
Yes, sir. Ravi.
Why
Value
EMP?
employee ID we didn't give anything. It is 0.
Why you didn't give? Please give the value for employee also.
You said remove that ID first. That's why.
Okay. No issues. But employee ID is the correct property.
Yes, sir.
Okay, no issues. Now click on F6. Now see the values. Just see the values of.
Yes, sir.
Okay. For the values. Now click on F6. Okay. Got it. No exception. Do F8. F8 means to come out of the program, you have to use F8. F8 all to there below the refactor.
Yes, sir.
Now this method is returning which object?
Employee model.
Employee model.
Yes.
Yeah. Can you go to Postman and see? Okay. Come down in the below. Can you see values? What are the values you are giving? You can see the output here. Employee model is returning. The same way you can go to database and see.
Sir, why email ID is not? It is showing null, sir.
Null means
You have
property
to check your
name is
spelling.
different.
Email spelling wrong.
Spelling. Email ID spelling is wrong. You can see here. Email
Email
ID
ID.
spelling is wrong. EMAIL, right? No, don't give no, don't. Go to database. Later we'll see. Now
Okay.
go to database and see. Run it.
Yes. Came, sir. First name, last name, ID, and email ID is null.
Now you can give some other values and see. And
Okay.
don't give the wrong spelling out.
Yeah.
You can send us request from the postman. You can send it
Okay.
the body. Change the names. Now send the request. Go to Eclipse.
We are in debug mode.
Yeah, we're in debug mode. That's why it's on the process.
Yes.
You can see the value. what request body will do? Request body will capture the value data. It is going to be stored in a model object. First name, last name.
Yes.
Can you go inside that? Service.
Yes.
Do F6.
Yeah.
So understood, right? This is a way we have to use the debugging in real time. You can see what are the values we're getting. Okay. F6. Automatic ID value is going to be generated. F8 means to come out the once if you are clear with your program, you can come out of the program by using F8.
Yes.
Now go to DB.
Yeah. Now.
You can see values now.
Yes.
Okay. Guys, now this is a post request. Do you want me to explain or can you please work on this assignment, guys? Okay, is it okay? Maybe can you please share this project in your WhatsApp group?
Sure, sir. We'll convert it to
Guys, please everyone try to understand this project so that Monday what I will do, I will post is completed. Right? The same way we have to use get, put, delete. Get, put, and delete. Is it clear?
Yeah. Okay, sir.
Tomorrow
Sir,
you have time, guys. Please.
Sir, as in
Tomorrow
my
you have
assessments on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, I think, sir. In the assessment, they mentioned that MCQ and coding, sir. In the MCQ part, all these concepts were covered, sir. In the coding part, they mentioned
MCQs,
Java.
you know, right?
Yeah, we know.
In coding part, they have mentioned
Java.
Springboot, right?
Not Springboot, Java programming.
No, sir, it's all about Java and
Coding.
Okay. I'm asking that in the MCQs and this Springboot and everything covers, sir. Or else only on
No,
Java.
what about coding question?
Coding is only on Java programming. Sir.
Java, sir. Java.
And
Yes, sir, we have
right?
two questions.
Project.
Sir, in milestone exam, we have 2 coding questions.
Yeah, we have two
Okay,
coding.
guys. Morning you told it is on Springboot.
Project, sir.
So
it is
mini
project.
project
So
is
there are two
Mini
things. One
project
Yeah,
is the
minute
milestone
project.
exam.
Minute project is important, guys. Minute project is important. So to learn the minute project, please be thorough with this Springboot application.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Core Java already have explained, right? Core Java already explained right, what is collection framework and all.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
See, guys, I'm giving a lot of inputs to you what they are going to be useful. Okay, please utilize this time. On top of that, you have to do the hard work.